Clutter can cause a lot of stress. But then again, so are a lot of other things, such as being overworked, lacking sufficient resources, and constantly being preoccupied. These are some ways to declutter your life, and the last one can even bring in some cash. Number 1. Use the twofold decluttering. Declutter a room and make an effort to give your things their space in your room. Consequently, it's much simpler to clean up when a room is always clean and uncluttered. You can clean up in about 5 minutes when you or your child makes a mess, which is enjoyable and significantly less stressful. Put a box by the front door once you've cleared the clutter and achieved the look you're going for. As things begin to accumulate again over time, which they inevitably will, you may get rid of items and place them directly in the box for donation or disposal. It might also lead you to gather a few items from other rooms in your house that you haven't used in so long that you've forgotten about them. Put them in a box and throw them out. You want to clear your mind of as many things as you can because a clutter-free home can significantly lessen your stress. As they say, out of sight, out of mind. Number 2. Do not always settle for the best choice. We have so many options in today's world for what to eat, where to go, how to spend our time, what car to buy, what shoes to buy, and what shows to watch that sometimes the greatest pick isn't the best choice. See, when we overthink every choice, trying to choose the greatest restaurant, the best meal for lunch, or the best color shirt to wear today, it may frequently lead to decision fatigue. We tend to be rather exhausted and worn out when we need to make those huge, crucial decisions. Try to be content with not always receiving the best and with choosing quickly in as many situations as you can. You'll come to understand that, while you might not always make the greatest decision, often it doesn't matter. If you spend 2 hours debating which restaurant is the greatest to visit, you might be let down when you get there as opposed to simply choosing one, going, and reacting as though whatever happens, happens. Obviously, this isn't always effective, but we should try to quit worrying about the tiny choices we make in life. It can greatly simplify our life. Number 3. Apply digital minimalism. These suggestions might be very helpful if you struggle with using your phone more than you intend to, which is the majority of us. If you spend an hour scrolling through whatever it is you're scrolling through, you will have accomplished nothing. If you do that every morning when you get up or whenever you're bored, then all of your time will be spent consuming things rather than generating anything or connecting with the real world. These suggestions can be quite helpful in that area. First, cut back on your screen time. If you want to do this, go to Settings, put App Limits at the top, choose the app you want to limit, or choose a category like Social and then set the limit to 1 hour per day, a half hour, or whatever you choose. Even better, just start off huge and work your way down. When you reach that time restriction, it will just stop working. Although you technically have the option to reset the settings, this is a great reminder to stop what you're doing and simply put your phone down. You've had enough use of it today. Instead, concentrate on other things. Second, disable your notification settings. Once you start doing this, you won't get any notifications from anyone other than a small group of people. If you're using an iPhone, all you need to do is pull down the top and select a focus. You can choose from one of their pre-existing focuses or create a new one, after which you can turn off unwanted notifications on all of your devices. If you tell your friends about this, when someone texts you, they'll notice that your notifications are off and won't anticipate a quick response. You can also set this up to turn on automatically so that your phone won't ring constantly while you're working. You can also limit who can text or call you, allowing only your family and some friends, for example. It can be really beneficial to stop receiving calls and texts, especially when you're working on something and don't want to lose focus. No one actually needs you, so it'll be fine, and those few people who do, you can actually give them access to be able to text and ring you, and the rest of it can just go away until you're ready to deal with it. This is why a lot of people do not turn off their notifications, because of FOMO. If you have FOMO, then you really have to hit that notification bell so you won't miss out when we upload new videos. Number 4. Cancel your subscriptions to everything you can. Do this with social media, YouTube, podcasts, and anything. If there's any bad or irrelevant content, just unsubscribe. If you're seeking to learn about finances, follow a lot of financial content producers like us to receive a lot of ideas from them. If you're into finances, don't forget to subscribe. Follow fitness creators if you're wanting to get into fitness so that the content you see motivates you to move forward in your life. Spend 10 minutes going through your emails, podcasts, or YouTube subscriptions, and unsubscribe from anything you don't enjoy or need. If you aren't constantly exposed to advertisements from brands you don't want to support, it can also save you money. Number 5. Keep your list of things to do short. When we have 10 tasks to complete, we often fail to complete any of them or the most crucial ones. Usually, there are 1 to 3 tasks that, if completed that day, will significantly advance the progression of your goals. Instead of completing the tasks you know you should complete, it will be put off because you start doing the minor tasks first. You check your email, you answer the phone, and you take care of all the minor things to avoid doing the major things because you subconsciously don't want to risk failing at them. Your 3 major tasks on your daily to-do list should be written down, and the minor tasks should be placed in a subcategory so that you don't forget to complete them or simply won't write them down. If you didn't finish those minor tasks, then just do them the next day. But finish the major tasks first before doing the minor tasks. This actually provides you clarity on what you're striving to do each day to make your life simpler. Number 6. Complete one task at a time. We all understand that multitasking is counterproductive, but we nonetheless attempt it almost constantly. Try to make a deliberate effort not to multitask, whether it's with work or something simpler like cleaning up a room or decluttering or whatever you're doing. Don't go grab food, don't check your texts, and don't start watching TV while you're cleaning up that room. Simply concentrate on one task at a time. After finishing that task, you can go on to something else. When you focus more narrowly, both the time it takes to complete activities and your enjoyment of them increase. Because you're not being tugged in a million different directions, it becomes less stressful. You have to say to yourself, I'm going to finish this right now and deal with those stuff in 10 minutes. Again, do not multitask. Number 7. Take note of the mistakes of others. Aside from learning from your mistakes, try to pick up as much knowledge from other people and you'll manage to avoid more mistakes. The finest investment you can make is in your mind and in yourself, whether it be through reading books or taking classes. Number 8. Start automating your investment and savings. Money problems are one of the main reasons for stress for most people, and they can even lead to divorce, but just thinking about them can be stressful. What you can do is set up automatic savings for once a week or once a month. If you're trying to save money for a house, pay off debt, buy a car, or just accumulate an emergency fund, you can set up an automated transfer of funds from your account into a savings account. Additionally, you can begin investing automatically so that you can begin planning for your retirement every week, or you can simply begin investing and seek long-term compound interest to become one step closer to your goals. These are the 8 simple ways to make your life easier. Check out this video or this playlist if you want more content like this. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. This is Financial Fortune and thanks for watching.